introducing living computers that grow instead of being manufactured, thanks to mushrooms. Greetings, fellow observers. Commander Zix here with breaking news from Earth, where humans have apparently discovered that mushrooms can function as living computer memory. Scientists at Ohio State University grew shiitake and button mushrooms and trained them to act like semiconductor chips. The fungal circuits can switch between electrical states up to 5,850 times per second with 90% accuracy. Spoiler alert, these organic memristors are biodegradable, low cost, and consume minimal power. You can't make this up. So here's what happened. Researchers dehydrated mature mushrooms to preserve them, then attached them to custom electronic circuits. They exposed the fungi to control the electric currents at different voltages and frequencies. Lead author Jean Loraco explains that different parts of the mushrooms have different electrical properties, so connecting probes at various points produces different performances. The mushroom-based devices can reproduce the same memory behavior seen in conventional chips. Translation: humans turned edible fungi into brain-like computing substrates that mimic neural activity. Simple bioelectronics. Apparently too unconventional for traditional semiconductor manufacturers. Let me paint this picture for you, space observers. Conventional semiconductors require rare minerals and massive amounts of energy to manufacture and operate. They generate enormous electronic waste, but fungal materials are biodegradable and inexpensive to produce. Loraco says, being able to develop microchips that mimic neural activity means you do not need much power for standby mode. For context, when researchers conducted multiple mushrooms together, it helped restore stability at higher electrical frequencies, just like neural connections in human brains. Co-author Quadicia Tamina says society has become increasingly aware of environmental protection, making bio-friendly ideas like these especially appealing. The irony is absolutely stunning. But wait, it gets better. The team tested their mushroom memristor for 2 months and found it maintained performance with remarkable consistency. Larger mushroom systems may be useful in edge computing and aerospace exploration. Smaller ones could enhance autonomous systems and wearable devices. Everything needed to start exploring fungal computing could be as small as a compost heap with homemade electronics, or as big as a culturing factory. So naturally, humans spent decades developing silicon-based computers with massive environmental costs, then discovered that pizza toppings can serve as organic memory devices. The research was published in PLOS One and supported by the Honda Research Institute. Mushrooms are known for their toughness and unusual biological properties that make them attractive for sustainable materials. Here is where it gets truly fascinating though. Organic memristors are still in early stages, but scientists aim to refine cultivation methods and shrink device sizes in future work. Achieving smaller, more efficient fungal components will be key to making them viable alternatives to traditional microchips. Mycelium as a computing substrate has been explored before, but this work pushes memristive systems to their limits. The flexibility mushroom offer suggests real possibilities for scaling up fungal computing. Although performance decreased at higher frequencies, the breakthrough demonstrates the living organisms can be trained to store and process information. The issue is not whether mushroom computers matter to observers, it is that humans accidentally discovered their food could become the foundation for the next generation of sustainable computing. Your species created billion-dollar semiconductor industries using rare earth minerals and massive energy consumption. Then discovered that cultivated fungi can perform similar memory functions while being completely biodegradable. This is Commander Zix reminding you that while Earth continues refining silicon-based chips, the future of computing might literally grow in compost heaps. Mushrooms can switch electrical states thousands of times per second. Apparently, nature already invented brain-like computing, and humans are only now catching up. We watch, you innovate organically.